24 hours with JB. Let's talk. I heard somebody say white folks are planning for 3 generations, whereas we're planning for Saturday night. No. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all, the people in the back, I need you to be quiet and listen. I heard somebody say white folks are planning for 3 generations, whereas we're planning for Saturday night. That somebody was Dr. George C. Fraser. I'm going to say it again. Dr. George C. Fraser. Now ask yourself, beloved, black, brown, purple, or yellow, what are you planning for? Right? Because I'm going to be honest with you. All of the white people that I follow, all of the white people that I see, all of the white people that I listen to via podcasts, television, etc., they're planning for 3 generations, right? And granted, yes, you can argue back and forth and speak about the poverty line and how there's white people in the gutter, but we're not doing that on this one. What we're speaking about is the white people that are planning for 3 generations and the plethora, I said it, the plethora of black people that you know that are planning for what? Saturday night. Right? We all know what Saturday night is like, right? A good drink, something to smoke, and a vibe, right? A vibe, right? And so you have to ask yourself, when are you going to stop planning for Saturday night? Now I'm talking to us, right? This is me talking to you and you listening and taking heed into what I'm saying, right, beloved? You don't have to implement it if that's what you choose not to do, but I really want to sit back and kick it and pull up on the block, right? This is me on the block even. What's good? So listen, again, when are we going to stop planning for Saturday night? When are we going to stop planning for the summer? Like, we have to do better as a people. And oftentimes, this is why I isolate myself, because I'm tired of planning for Saturday night, beloved. Saturday night is going to get that non-black owner richer or more wealthier in the hood because they know we're coming like clockwork, right? An alcoholic, and I don't even know what you call it, a liquor store, right? In the hood, especially, they know for a fact, right, that we're coming through that door. We are coming through that door to give other people, other cultures money and to take the black dollar that we worked so hard for and to give it away. Not to circulate it, not to be intentional about going to shop at a black owned boutique, right? At a black owned nail salon, right? To get services at a black owned nail salon or a barber or a black owned barber shop, or even eat at a black owned restaurant or a bakery or coffee shop, beloved. There's too many black opportunities out here for us to thrive, right? For us to circulate that dollar, beloved, for us to recycle that dollar and potentially cause it to yield a higher return, beloved, right? Especially when it comes to our household, even, beloved. We're not planning, or at least I'm not hearing. Now, granted, there are podcasters and people within the financial space that are breaking down doors, right? We all know the Wall Street Trappers, the Earn Your Leisures, the even down to the Grits and Eggs podcast, right? Just giving that knowledge, right? Even down to the Derek Falcons, who are uplifting beautiful black people, beloved. We gotta stop planning for Saturday night, beloved. Saturday night holds no merit, right? And if we do want it to hold merit, we have the power to do so by getting all of us together and to talk wealth and to talk knowledge. And if you decide to take a sip of something, beloved, make sure that it's black owned even. Right? See who owns that. See what their beliefs are. See if they're sending money across seas to, the countries and the oligarchs or whatnot, beloved. Let's move better. Let's move with more intention, beloved. Let's, right? How many kids do you have? Do you have a kid? Like, what's your What's your succession plan even? Have you implemented? Do you even know what the word succession means? And if not, it's okay, because at once upon a time, I didn't know. But look these things up. Overstand them, right? Turn the gossip down a little bit. Turn it off, in fact, for a minute. And plan for 3 generations. Plan for the next generation. Plan for next year. Plan for next month. God damn it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's normalize legacy. Let's normalize trajectory, right? Let's normalize going out every other weekend. Try that even. Every other Saturday night, go out. And then go out maybe one Saturday or every 3 Saturday nights, beloved. We all know what's out there. We've all been around the toxicity from day one. That's what it is, beloved. I'm going to call a spade a spade. And why is it that just because it's the weekend, why is it just because it's Saturday, we have to essentially deter ourselves? That doesn't make sense, beloved. Let's normalize going to the gym on Saturdays. Let's normalize going to a juice bar on Saturdays. Let's normalize getting the kids together. Let's normalize making family one again on the weekends, beloved. Right? Let's normalize business meetings. Let's normalize book meetings. Let's normalize anything that's going to uplift us, right? Let's normalize taking the shiesty off. Let's normalize talking about the current events, the state of the economy, right? Let's normalize talking about high yield savings accounts and CDs and Roth IRAs and 401ks and 403bs, beloved. Let's normalize, right? We shouldn't plan just for Saturday night. Saturday night should be once a month, and that's after we put the work in. That's after we know for a fact when I leave tomorrow, listen, they're good. And not only are they good, they know what to do, right? We all need help in these departments. None of us are sharp. Some of us know the bond market. Others know the futures market. Others know life insurance. Others, I see a lot of us out here making noise. And that's because my algorithm is tweaked in a fashion that allows me to prosper off of the content in which I'm consuming, right? But I also see the negativity out there as well. The foolishness. You got to stop it, beloved. We have to plan ahead. At least 3 generations. Because what happens is you think with a different mindset. You stomp a different stomp, beloved. Because now at this point in time, you're all the way intentional, right? At this point in time, you're in a completely different bag. At this point in time, you are walking different. You're talking different. You're mindful. You're saying, oh, nah, if I do that, that's going to take away from that. But that's the goal, right? That's what it is up there. Not this back here, up there. We've been there. We did that. We move better. We move with assurance. We move with contentment. We move with durability, with intelligence. You understand what I'm saying? We move with solidarity, with unity, all the above, beloved. We move with the teachings, the feelings, the thoughts, the actions of our ancestors, of our forefathers, those who broke those chains literally, right? Those who hid in the fields from Master because they know if Master catches them out there trying to escape, it's over, beloved. Let's keep this thing going. Let's keep this legacy plate intact, beloved. We still got work to do. And the work may never be done, right? We should be able to see, I should be able to walk into an office and see 10 dudes with locks, right? Down to their back, with braids, with beards. Whatever you choose to do, that's what you choose to do, right? You're black and beautiful. You should be able to dress the way you want to, live the way you want to, as long as it's presentable. Now, we don't want to be all over the place, you know what I mean? But you're doing what you're supposed to do. You keep yourself up to par, groomed well and all that. Beloved, do you? But yield a higher return. Understand the capitalistic society. Be an investor and not just a consumer. Be intentional about where you put your money at, right? Demand that respect when you walk into an establishment, especially if you're contributing to their bottom line. If not, speak to the boss about it and keep it moving. That's their loss, not yours. I digress. Listen, man, peace and blessings. Thank you all for listening to this. Stay tuned. More in store for sure.